Hey, what up, everybody? Welcome to Cover Picks. I'm the Ninth Wonder, joined by Dark Evolution Comics and Yeezy Yee. What's up, fellas?
Hey, nothing much. I get
Not
to
much, man.
stream. Yeah, I get to stream from home instead of work. Pretty exciting.
How does it feel to be back home?
Pretty good, Just got back from the walk with the dog, and yeah.
Oh man, that's dope. That's dope. Dark, I ask you the same question I ask you every Wednesday. Did you get your books today, bro?
I did get my books today, and man, was it a big week.
Yeah, man, it was a
It
good
was a
week
good
for
week.
books, man. I spent way more than I was expecting, but
You and me
in the
both.
true essence of why we do this show, I pre-ordered a bunch of these and it more than paid for everything that I bought today. So I was pretty happy about that. So I'll be sending some of these off for grading. I'll be giving some away. And then I'll be selling some of these on whatnot. But this is the giveaway for this week's show. So if you watch live and you comment down below, if you watch live and you do a comment in the live chat, you'll go into the giveaway. If you watch on the replay and you comment down below, you will go into the giveaway for this Iron Man 17 Black History Month variant. Sway art, Riri Williams, such a dope cover, man. So
Yep. Good luck
yeah, a
finding
lot
it
of
now.
people mad that book already going for $25, I believe, on the secondary market.
Yep.
But one reason I highly believe in pre-ordering books, especially if it's one that you even think is gonna be a hit, is so that you can make splurge purchases like I did today. Hold on one second so I can tell y'all this. I was able to pick up, and I got both of these for I think good prices for compared to what they're going for on eBay. I picked up Deathstroke Ink number 6, the 1 in 25,
Nice.
which I believe I showed this one. We showed this one here on Cover Picks,
Yep.
and then I also was able to pick up the Souza Micah Catwoman 1 in 25
Ooh.
as
Yeah,
well,
man.
which I didn't pre-order either one of those. Which, and honestly, in hindsight, I'm glad I didn't because the way my shop does pre-orders is you pay 45 for most 1 in 25s, and 45 is about what I paid for the Catwoman with the discount. So I would have been paying the same as if I would have pre-ordered it. And then the Deathstroke Ink would have been 45, but they had that for 30, on the spin around. So it was pretty good, man. Pretty good. I was pretty happy about that. I also picked up a couple of back issues. I got High Republic 7, which Jim's Comics has this book starting to pop off. So I was
Mm-hmm.
able to happy to get one of those at cover. I got High Republic on my pull list, so I already had a couple of them because I got it on pull list at my comic shop and at one of my LCSs. So I already knew I had a couple, but I was like, let me get one more. I got this at cover price. Bad Boy, I love to see this. Um, I want to say this is first Marshawn Rowe and High Republic Adventures, and then I got issue one as well. So
I like both those issues 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
Like one has a ton of first appearances as well,
yes,
and I
sir.
think it predates the Marvel High Republic.
So man, it's always good when you can make the hobby pay for itself. Any of y'all fellas have any big pickups this week?
I'm trying to think.
Yeezy
Me
looking
too.
around. Yeezy always got something. I know
Let's
he.
see.
Did I show my 99 last week?
Nuh-uh, you didn't.
Oh, okay. So Knife knows the story. So you remember when I picked up this book
Uh
at
huh.
Fan Expo?
Mm-hmm.
So on Super Bowl Sunday, someone was auctioning off a 99. Guess how much I paid for it?
$100
Probably
bucks.
dirt.
$200.
That's great, man. That is dope.
Yeah. So
What?
I was like, kind of like, who auctions a 99 that ends on Super Bowl Sunday?
Yeah,
Like
eBay.
You gotta look for those
eBay. It was
mistakes.
Yeah, I be
eBay.
telling people, man, you can get steals on eBay all the
Yeah.
time, man. Some of my
Yeah, man.
best steals have came from eBay.
Yeah.
What about you, Dark? You pick anything up this week, brother? Oh,
Ooh.
yes, that monkey prince. Yeah, you showed that in the chat, man. That was a
Yeah,
great
yeah,
that was a great
yeah.
steal, man. That
Dirt
was a great
cheap
steal.
too. I
How
can't
much are the
complain.
lucky envelopes ones going for now?
I haven't checked, but I know that they were doing good on Whatnot and eBay
Yeah,
the last time I checked,
yeah,
around the
it's a dope
$20
number.
book or something like that. All
Really?
right.
I might have to pick up the one for my shop because they have it on the wall for like $10.
You
Yeah,
better
I would
snap
double
that up.
check, but I'm last time I checked, they were going for a good rate. All right, let's we're gonna swing through the chat, see who's already dropped in. Then we'll do the giveaway for the last couple of books that we had to give away, and then we'll go ahead and get to the draft. So we got Omar V in the house, Manny the Collector, Good Kaji, Hi Nathan, JT Comic Books, Freak Energy, Mojo Quid, Ian Massive, Double O, some geek named Dark Evolution Comics. We got Mama Comic, Lucy in the house. What's up, Lucy?
Ooh, dang. She's
Uh,
famous.
right. She knows Soza Micah. She knows Soza Micah. Weather didn't mess with you, night. Bro, I got out. I got out. I didn't go out too early. I didn't go out too late. I got up around 11. Did what I needed to do when it picked up my books. Went to the grocery store for the fam and came home. It's not the roads wasn't bad. The weather wasn't bad, but people in Texas freak out if they think it's gonna be a drop of ice on the ground. So yeah, I got in and got out and did what I needed to do today.
Which is
JT
crazy.
Comics.
But what the funny part is, like when it's tropical storm weather or hurricanes, like people don't give a shit. Like people just drive around like it's
Right.
nothing. But then like anything that's like not within our norm, like everyone's like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, it's so weird, man. Texans, I never understand this, bro. I really won't. All right, so this is the giveaway for the past 2 weeks. So last week, we had the Juiceco Black Panther to give away. Then the week before that, we had the Monkey Prince, the gold foil, the gold foil envelope to give away. We had a couple of other books. So whoever wins this giveaway, you'll be getting about 4 or 5 books plus the giveaway from Dark Evolution as well. So I think in total, you'll like I said, you'll be getting about 4 or 5 books. I took every YouTube comment, every live comment, everything of that nature below. That's why the wheel is so freaking huge. But every comment that you make, every time you watch a video and you leave a comment down below, all of that gets taken into account for the giveaway wheel. Now, don't y'all go spamming the chat, but like I said, I want to make sure everybody. All right, my man Brett Hess Art
Nice.
is the winner on that wheel. So I will DM me on not on Facebook. God knows I don't use Facebook. DM me on Instagram, and I will send you a picture of all the books that you will be getting. Um, and then we'll refresh the wheel for this coming week's giveaway, which is going to be the Invincible Iron Man 17 Sway variant with Riri on the front. That book is already going for 25. So if you watch this video, leave a comment in the live chat and then leave a comment in the regular comments down below the video. You'll get entries for all that activity. You guys that's in the live chat, as long any comments that you do, as long as it's not spamming or just ridiculous, unnecessary commenting, all of that goes into consideration and getting your name put on the wheel for multiple entries. So it'll be this video and the video that we do next Monday. And if I can get off my lazy behind and do a B-sides, this weekend, then the B-sides will be taken into consideration for that as well. So thank you to everybody that's been checking out all of the content that we've been making over here. We really appreciate it. I always forget to do this part, and Dark is always on me about it, but I put it on my itinerary today. Just make sure that y'all like, comment, subscribe, and turn on notifications so that when we go live, y'all know that hey, we rocking, and we normally have good books to give away. Anything that y'all can do towards moving us in the favor of the algorithm, I'll greatly appreciate it. All right, now getting into the meat and bones of the matter today. Let's get this draft started up. I'm about
Oh,
to
real
whoop
quick,
these.
real
Yep, go
quick. Mojo, everything is bigger in Texas. And two, that's what she said.
ahead. Oh man. Let's see. What was I about to say? Okay. So
You were
let's
gonna
get let's
start.
get ready to get this draft started. I'm about to whoop these boys up and show them how to pick books for FOC. Um,
Ooh.
so
I don't know
the
about that.
FOC cutoff date is this what the last day of the month, man. Last day of the month,
Mm,
the 28th, which is Monday. You know that'll be the last day that you can do Marvel. Then the 27th, last day that you can do DC.
And
Um,
Scout.
yeah, and Scout, DC and Scout on the 27th. Yeah. And then these books should be in stores by late March. I hate saying giving an exact date because books like The Last Ronin and Ant that be on FOC for months and months at a
months.
time, you know, they'll make you look like a liar every time, man.
Just end the
Um,
series already.
yeah, when we ready, man. They really been slow dragging this thing out, but IDW ain't got much left to stand on, man. They losing a lot of their property, so I mean, I can definitely
Yeah.
understand.
Wait,
It's probably hard for them to.
because what High Republic Adventures, that their final issue is what, 13 or 15?
13, I think.
Yeah.
13. I think the one that just came out.
Yep.
Um, let's see. Now, you know what, fellas? I had an idea.
All right.
Ooh.
Before I was getting ready for this show, and I wanted to see. Would you like to make a friendly wager?
What are we
And we're gonna put
wagering?
it in the hands of the people. We're gonna do this draft,
Hmm.
and we're gonna let the people vote on who had the best draft. If one of y'all win, I'll pay for your new comic book day comics next week up to $25. If I win, y'all two got to split 12.50 a piece to pay for my books next week. Y'all in or y'all out?
Oh, that's an easy bet. I'm in.
Yeah, I'm in.
It only costs me
All right, so
12.50 no matter what. So
Yeah,
like,
right.
yeah.
all right, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that and
Hey,
like
Brett
now.
is here.
You know what?
Well,
I'm
new.
probably stupid for making this bet because the chat hates me. So they probably gonna go. They probably gonna go against me and give it to
I
one of
don't know
y'all
about that.
just to spite me. Especially since that episode when we had them drafting as the third man, and I was talking so much trash about them. They are not gonna let me live that down, bro. They're not
let's
gonna let me live that down.
let's see. Last Ronin. I believe Turtles is still IDW, and
Yeah.
but the rumor
I
is
thought,
that Eastman and Laird are trying to buy back that IP.
yeah, I thought they was giving it to Boom. I thought that was the rumor that was going around is that it was going to Boom.
I heard
But
I heard, since Eastman and Laird made back up, that they're trying to start up another I guess, publishing company or whatever,
Hmm.
right.
or comic studio.
I mean, that'd be a good way to kick it off, especially if they can get some Turtles movies and maybe a cartoon going. All right.
Well, I mean, Seth Rogen has that one cartoon going, kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
All
not
right.
betting
So,
on it, but
right. So let's go over the rules of the draft. So each contender is going to get a total of 5 picks. That's one per round. Each title can only be selected once. Each contender gets 30 seconds to pick. If you exhaust that 30 seconds, the next contender up can make their selection.
oh, Brett Hess Hart, you're in here in the chat. Hey, congrats for the win.
Hey, what up, Brett? Good win tonight, brother. And then draft order will be determined by random wheel. And before we see who's going to be picking first, second, and third, let's go over the wild card. So the wild card this week is going to be um, whoever is the middleman, you'll have the wild card, and you can draft as many ratio variants as you want. You know, normally we are only allowed to do 2 ratio variants, but I think this might be a heavy week for ratio variants. So I said, let's get a middleman the advantage in being able to draft as many of those as they want. So that's going to be the wild card for this week. And then let me share my screen, and we can go ahead and spin the wheel and see who's gonna be picking first.
I want that middle spot. No, I don't
Right.
pick at that many ratios usually.
All right, Dark Evolution Comics will be picking first.
All right, who's in that
Uh,
middle spot?
I hope me. Ah, damn it! It's a bunch of ratios I wanted to draft this week, man. I probably would have picked all ratios.
Like honestly, like I think I saw like maybe a handful of ratios, so maybe I should pull up another tab and like try to squeeze in more ratios since I have that capability this week.
Yeah, you should probably do that, brother. You should
Yeah.
probably do that. You know what? It's just, I mean, some of them, honestly, some of those ratios was books that, um, were some of them were like on the same title, so I wouldn't have been able to draft all of them, anyway. So
Yeah. And I get that.
yeah, so that was kind of like, I would have liked to have that middle spot, but it probably would have frustrated me at the same time.
Man, the
So
3-4 spot is good though.
yeah, it's not.
Yeah, especially
So
since it's like a snake draft style, anyways.
Yeah.
Like if you're first or last, you get
Yeah.
that double pick, and so like
Yeah.
whoever's in the middle has to always like kind of be on their toes or like try to plan like 2 or 3 spots ahead, right?
Yeah.
yep. All right, so Dark, you're gonna be the first pick this week. And just to give y'all an idea of the books that we have on draft this week, we have Amazing Spider-Man 238, the facsimile, Animal Castle number 4, Black Widow 15, Dark Ages number 6, Department of Truth 17, Ghost Cage number 1, Ghost Rider number 2, Godzilla versus Power Rangers number 1, Immortal X-Men number 1, Miles Morales Spider-Man 36, Power Rangers Universe number 4, Spider Woman 21, Star Wars 22, Trial of the Amazons, Wonder Girl number 1, and We Have Demons number 1.
It's a lot of
All
books.
right. You ready, Dark? Or
Yeah, I'm ready, man.
all right,
Let's do
your
this.
timer is started.
All right. I'm going to pick a book that is completely just a pure cover play, and it's mostly just to screw with Ninth because I think he's going to pick it third or fourth. So here we go, Ninth. I'm going to go with Immortal X-Men number 1. But I'm not going with cover A.
Which cover you going with?
We are going to go with the one that's in chat, which is the David Nakayama variant, but I'm going to do the his variant B, which is a Virgin variant.
Okay. Oh, you know what?
Although cover A
Dang.
is pretty dope.
Yeah, I didn't see this. I didn't see this when I was adding all the books in today. I
Yeah.
did not see this. Yeah, you're right. That's definitely messing with me because I would have drafted this book
Oh, I know
for
you would have.
sure. Yeah.
You love
Gosh,
those white
dang it,
covers, man.
man. Oh man, hold on. I'm uploading the pic right now
Yeah.
of
I
that
mean, cover
cover.
A is dope too.
Yeah, cover 8.
The
Yeah,
bottom
that
one.
last meal
But that's going to be everywhere.
homages is
That's
dope.
going to be
Yeah,
everywhere.
but yeah, man, that David Nakayama is.
Whoa, and that's not a store variant.
It doesn't say so.
Wow, that's impressive. I'm
That that
surprised.
that does look like a store variant though. All day, that
Oh,
looks like a store variant.
yeah. I mean, not to promote the store or anything like that, but it is David Nakayama, and this would go in the set that would
Do with
fit
the
in well
Captain
that
Carter,
Unknown was
yeah, yeah,
doing.
yeah. Now, see, I loosened up the reins on store variants. Like I said, now we can pick one store variant per draft if you have a book that's a store variant. Because it's a market for those as well. I just don't want people to think that we pushing books, for certain
For
stores. That's
specific
why I kind of
stores.
always
Yeah.
kind of been against doing store variants, but I'm more
Yeah.
accepting of it now because some of those books, man, like are good investment opportunities. So I just kind of, was like, man, you know what? Let's kind of loosen up the reins a little bit and show some of those books off.
Well, I'll tell you
I,
what. If that is a store exclusive, there is a variant A of this, and the non-virgin variant of this is pretty tasteful. They don't have it blocking the whole damn cover or anything. It's a small X and a barcode in the corner, so it's pretty reasonable. But yeah, man, that cover's fire.
Yeah, I did want to show this off though. This is dual number one, and this is their Aaron Burr variant, and you also get a second print with it. But Jim's comic, he's the one that brought this book to my attention. Not dual itself, but just the variant that they did, because on one of his videos he was like saying, "Oh, it would be dope if they use this page for like a second printing, for a second printing cover." So they took that interior artwork and made it the cover for an exclusive that they did, that the publisher did through their website, and it was limited to 300 copies. I told people about it, and I mean, it ended up selling out the same day. So I was pretty happy to pick this up because you get that exclusive, plus you get the second print with it as well. So that was a good, that was a pretty good pickup. Now this not a store exclusive, but it's in the same vein as a store exclusive. So that's why I kind of loosened up the reins as to talking about exclusives a little bit more, because it can be a good opportunity for an investment. Just like last year when they had the Eve and the Dark Blood Boom Studios exclusives, those was good pickups in my eyes. And if either of those properties ever get option, I think those books are going to shoot through the roof. So it's always good opportunities out there with store exclusives to pick up some good, to pick up some good books.
Yep.
Uh, let's see here. And all right, so pick number two is on you, Yeezy.
All right.
What you got, brother?
All right. It's probably not a first draft pick, but I'm gonna pick it anyways because I love the call, and I'm gonna go with Trial of the Amazon, Wonder Girl #1, the B cover.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a cool
Okay,
pick.
I got that already loaded up. Oh, you know what? I'm sharing my screen. I need to put Yeezy
Yep.
back on the screen.
There we go. So I believe this is the A cover.
Yep. It
Um.
is.
So I mean, they're killing off Yara Floor. So, but still, like the call cover is just
No,
amazing.
they not killing her off.
No, they're not killing her off anymore.
Just her
No,
book.
they stopping her book, and my guess behind them stopping. Okay, so they ending the Wonder Girl book, but if you remember, Future DC Future State was a look into the future. Under DC Future State, she was Wonder Woman. They're getting ready to kill off the Justice League. So what I think they're gonna do is they're gonna start a new Wonder Woman book, and Yara Flor is gonna be Wonder Woman.
Okay, that makes a little bit more sense then.
So
Yeah,
that's
it
just
makes sense.
my guess
That
on them
does
stopping Wonder Girl.
that does make a ton of sense because if you look at it, they just put in a different Batman. They just put in a different Superman. So that makes total sense. That's the direction they're going.
Yeah, and it was all the same people that were in Future State, So
Hmm.
it makes a lot of sense.
What's
Okay,
up,
so
Ultra? How are you?
yeah, that's exactly what I was about to do is give Ultra a shout out. Thank you for dropping through, Ultra. You need to come on one day and participate in cover picks with us, and we can run a 4-man panel with Ultra Maximus, Yeezy, Dark, and myself.
Oh man, that'd be a tough panel to be on. Like, especially with Ultra. I know how he picks through books, and he's on top of FOC all the time.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, because if you're not subscribed to his show, I watch his show for things I miss.
Yep. See. I wish I was. See. I wish. Sometimes I wish we went after Ultra so I could just steal all of his information and just put it into this show. But he go last on the FOC stuff. So definitely, if y'all want a higher level of accuracy, since Ultra is more detailed than me, and he does his show later in the week, so he gets more covers and things of that nature are gonna be out. Make sure y'all watching the the secret variant, because that's where it's really gonna step your FOC game up. And that before I even started doing content, that was one of the first people I watched to kind of step up my FOC game and paying attention to what's coming. Because honestly, at the end of the day, that's just gonna make you a better investor and a better collector. All right, so it's my pick. Hold on, I gotta address this really quick. My man E-Man Tony saying I need a time limit. Brother, you right. I do be rambling. I do be over talking it. So I'm gonna hurry up and I'm gonna go through these picks real quick. Man, that's my boy E-Man Tony. I love that dude. He always hitting me up with good spec and just sharpening my mind on things that I should be that we I should be paying attention to. So my first pick is going to be Black Widow 15, the Adam Hughes variant. I just think this cover is gonna be one of those ones that's gonna fly off the shelf. Speculation aside, just off the cover art, Adam Hughes, Black Widow, crazy dope cover. That's just a no brainer to me. Everybody should have that on their pull list, or you should order. You a good 5 to 10 of those on FOC. For my second pick, it's going to be man, I'm gonna go with the ASM 238 facsimile. I don't know if there's any store variants out for this yet, but facsimiles, low key facsimiles have been doing really well.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, you can buy this facsimile, you can send it to CGC, get the custom label on it that matches this. I think 5-10 years down the line, that will be a really dope facsimile to have slab. And you can, if you order pre FOC, you can get a pretty cheap buy in. You can order like 10 or 15 of them, so you can pick out the 9/8, send them to CGC, put that custom label on it, and do remember CGC, they do cancel those custom labels. So they don't. It's not like they're gonna offer those for the life of CGC's existence. At a certain point, they're gonna retire those custom labels. So if you had this book with that label on it, that could be a huge combination in the future, especially if we see Hobgoblin, pop up in one of these Sony movies, or a Marvel, whatever have it. But I don't want to overtalk it, so I'm gonna go ahead and pass the baton. And it's hold on, I thought I picked my two books.
Oh, but also real quick, while you're figuring that out, Black Widow, definitely a good pick. Like,
Mm-hmm.
even issue one still sells very well.
Mm-hmm.
Just like I have a few copies stashed away, and every once in a while I'll throw one on Whatnot. I I can guarantee that that'll be like a $15-$20 book. So, you know, which makes me want to hold back more still. And so, like, if they keep on coming up with like badass J. Scott Campbell covers and Adam Hughes covers, like, I think that series will keep on doing very well. And I know a lot of people that have been reading the series, and they're just like, kind of like, yes, there's a lot of stuff happening in here. You got to make sure you're paying attention. What was it? Issue 6 had a first appearance, so I wouldn't sleep on that.
Yeah, Living Sword in issue 13 made his first appearance as well.
And then the one question I have about 238 that I asked the back panel: does the facsimile come with tattoos or not? I have to know before I buy it. But no, I'm just joking. I'll probably still buy some.
Man, if that comes with tattoos, that
Dude,
would
that's
be
next level.
man, that would be dope. That would be
Yeah.
dope as hell if Marvel did that, man. That'll be a different level of dedication. Hold on, let me. The draft board is all jacked up, bro. Let me see. I'm gonna have to go all the way back to undo. Yeah, well, y'all can keep going and telling me y'all picks.
Okay.
But
I am gonna go, since it's my pick, right? Pick number
Yep.
two.
Yep.
I'm gonna go with Ghost Rider number 2, and then I'm gonna take a gamble on this one. And I believe there's a Momoko incentive variant, if I remember collecting or
yes,
looking at it correctly. Even though her first cover wasn't as good or isn't good at all, I'm gonna take a gamble and take that incentive because issues number 2, uh, you can automatically assume that the order is gonna drop by half of whatever number 1 was ordered, and since it's like a what, a 1 in 200 incentive, is that right?
Hmm.
Yep.
I would assume not many people are going to order 200 copies of Ghost Rider #2.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. And then Marvel has been kind of sneaky with putting in first appearances on some of these middle issues. You know, not middle, but not said necessarily stuffing a first appearance in the first issue. You know what I'm saying? Like they've been
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah, that's too obvious, right? It's too obvious to put a new character in the first issue, so they have to world build a little, like with first couple issues, and then you can see like first appearances popping up in like people that are actually reading the story, right?
Yep.
yeah. And I let me see something right quick. I want to show the people something right quick. So I picked this up today. I picked up a couple of these.
Nice, good
The
pickup.
Scotty Young Ghost, Ghost Rider book, even though this one has a small crease in it, need to press that out. He on the freaking scooter, man. I thought that was awesome. I was like, yeah, I love Scotty Young work, so I was like, yeah, let me grab a couple of them. And then this Ghost Rider book, this should have been the cover A. I don't know why they didn't make this the cover A. The Stagman
Hmm.
variant, it has every Ghost Rider on there,
Yep.
and it's a wraparound. So even on the back, you got Kushala, you got everybody on there, man. So this was one of the doper covers of the week, in my opinion. This Ghost Rider Stagman variant. I think that's gonna be a good Ghost Rider book long term. Long term, being that it's just they've never done a cover like that with all the Ghost Rider on all the different Ghost Riders like they're on that. Um, and Keep It Thorough Comics was pointing that out, so I just wanted to kind of deliver that information to y'all and kind of let everybody know about that. And so if you see that book out, I would definitely recommend picking it up. All right, so Yeezy, you got the Ghost Rider 2. Hold on, let me get my picks in there really quick. I'm still trying to get us caught up.
Ooh, Brett saying that the issue #2 Momoko is a cool cover. I haven't seen it yet, so I'm relying on your good judgment, sir.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either. Brett Hess, are you an artist? Because I realize you got art in your name. Are you an artist? All right, so and Aaron, let me see. You took Ghost Rider 2. All right, so I think that's gonna put it back on Dark. All right, Dark. So
Yep.
Dark,
Yep.
you up, brother? What you doing?
I'm gonna go a little off the board here, and I am going to grab the reassemblance of a great Batman team, Batman writer and artist team, Scott Snyder, Greg Capullo, Jonathan Glampion. I'm going with We Have Demons, #1.
And let me guess, you gonna go with the Momoko variant?
No, hell no. No, no,
What? You just gonna go with
no,
the cover A?
no. Um, actually, I have a feeling that this is probably going to be an under-ordered book, so #1 probably makes sense, but I'm going to go with cover B. I'm going to do the Jock variant.
Ooh, nice. When you see Scott Snyder, Capullo, and Jock all in the same title, oh,
Yeah,
so good.
yeah.
Man, I just thought the Momoko book was gonna be the pick for that. I don't.
No, no. She is okay, but I don't get the following she has. I think like some of her covers are unbelievable, and then others are just like okay, I don't know.
So that's the Jock variant, the demon with the red eyes. If you like it, I love it, brother.
I mean, Jock does. I mean, people love Jock, so
Oh, I love Jock. Like,
All
I'll
right.
take a Jock cover over a Momoko cover, more than likely.
however, there is a cover C is a foil of cover A, so I mean that might be a good one to grab too, because you know how people love foils for some reason. It's just the we have the demons part, I believe, is in foil, but that's it.
Yeah.
Ah,
And then
that's so lazy. That's
It
so
is.
lazy.
It is lazy.
all right, so Dark, you got one more pick, brother. What you
Oh
gonna
hell
do?
yeah, I forgot. My bad. All right, so I'm gonna go back to stuff that I really like. I'm gonna go with Department of Truth. Number 17. And I'm going to do the Nixon variant.
The one with the TV
Yep,
on the
on the
moon.
moon. Yep.
Yeah. Hey man, you hitting me with tons of surprises today.
Yeah, man.
Nice.
I did not load that one up.
I got you. I got you. Hold on. There you go.
And E-Man Tony says, "We Have Demons" is a great pick.
Yes, that's right.
Ooh,
Funny.
looks like you'll be paying for Dark Evolutions comics next week.
Right. Hey, Aaron, Aaron, can you show that cover off? Let's see. All right.
Yeah, let me move the his tab over to the screen I am sharing.
And then it's your pick next season.
Did that work? Oh, cool.
Yeah, that
Yep.
worked.
You got to scroll down a bit.
Yeah. Let me scroll down. Sorry, I had it. There you go.
There you go. Everybody loves to hate Nixon. That's a great cover.
Yeah. And it also reminds me of like some of the other variant like store variants that came out for some of the early issues, like where you saw the man on the moon, like
Yep.
looking at the flat Earth and stuff like that. So I think it ties in very well with a theme that they're the conspiracy theme that they've been going on with this.
Yeah, and they're continuing to bring in different perspective, new writers, and everything. So, and it sounds like they're starting to ramp up some truth. So it sounds like they're going to start taking the book in a more. I think they heard the complaints that some people had that the book was kind of getting stagnant and it was kind of. I mean, I love the book, but a lot of people were having the complaint that they were kind of dragging it out, and I think they need to start paying off these different strings and storylines that they've been writing, and I think that's what they're doing by bringing in some fresh writers on that, so Tynion can pay attention to his book stuff coming out, and he has all his different Tiny Onion stuff coming out for different books and everything. So I think this gives him a chance to still produce this book and get it where he wanted it to go, but still have time for his own stuff. So
Yep, I mean I've heard that same complaint from different people about that book, but hopefully they get it all worked out and get us and get and get that book back on brand, back on track because it has awesome potential to be a monster as far as like an IP goes and and doing a TV show or movies or things of that nature. All right, so Yeezy, you going with Star Wars 22, brother?
Yep. But instead,
Let me guess, the Raza variant.
yeah.
Ooh, I want to flip you off so bad, man. You know I
like
want.
uh I had to take in my inner bad boy, man, and pick a Star Wars book and then like steal a book from you, like on top of that, right? All in one swoop.
Wow,
But
man, I
and then
wanted
stealing
that
all
book.
kinds of books.
well, and then I looked at like the Sprouse variant, and then I was like kind of like, that's disappointing. Like I
Yeah,
get that there's there's a fan base for Kylo and Ren or whatever, but it's just not in my wheelhouse. So
yeah.
yeah.
All right, so with my next pick, I'm going to take Power Rangers Universe number 4, and I am going to be going with the decal 1 in 100 ratio variant,
Ooh,
which is super sick.
nice. I
Yeah.
hadn't seen
The
the one.
Peak
That's
Ranger.
dope.
This is the
Nice.
1 in 50, and these have been doing really good on the secondary market. These started with the red. They released a Red Ranger cover like this a while back, but they just now getting around to doing the other Rangers. I had the Red Ranger cover like this, and I sold it on Whatnot because I was like, oh, I don't know if they ever gonna do the rest of these negative space variants, and they never, and they just now getting around to it. So I wish I would have held on to it because that Red Ranger book just is freaking through the roof now. So yeah, I would definitely be picking these up, pre FOC because people are not ordering these books in high quantity. So this will be a great pickup. Like I said, I guarantee you, like even with me, putting this information out there, if you pre-order this book and pay the money to get the one in 50 and the one in 25, I mean the one in 100 and the one in 50, you'll definitely make your money back easy just off of selling the incentives on this. All
Yeah.
right. Well, my next pick, I am going to go with, man, this is a tough decision, but I think I'm gonna go with Ghost Cage #1. Y'all know I love taking number
Damn it.
ones. Image has been dropping a lot of new series on us. With this Ghost Cage #1, it is a $6 cover price, so do keep that in mind.
Hmm.
But I'm just gonna take the cover A on that because new series, it's always wise to take the cover A.
I don't even see any additional covers for this, are there?
I didn't either, but I'm sure there'll probably be store variants and things of that nature. So
I'd really like if they just got back to making just one or two, like one or two covers, and that's it. And then it becomes harder to get that book. Period.
right, all right, Yeezy, it's on you, brother. What you got for us?
All right. Where do I go from here? Well, I'm gonna go with Godzilla versus Power Rangers #1. So my reasoning behind this is that these crossover series always seem to do like really good right off the bat, and then like a couple years down the road.
Hmm.
Like look at Batman versus Turtles, like that one's doing very well. I bought big into Power Rangers and TMNT. Uh, that's currently a hold for me right now, but as either one of those properties start getting more and more popular again, they're gonna start showing up on Whatnot. Is all I have to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I saw this and I was like, oh yeah, I'm definitely adding this Godzilla versus the Power Rangers. Like that just works too
on s-
well together, bro. Like,
on
Hmm.
so many levels, like
I'll say this though. I hope out of all of this, since Boom is controller of Power Rangers, I really hope that IDW lets Boom print them because IDW uses garbage for their paper.
that is true. Well,
yeah,
and the whole thing with IDW too, and their printing, they print overseas,
Yeah,
so that's why Last Ronin was allocated.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But I'm just gonna
So
go with the A cover for this one, just because, like,
it's smart play.
yeah. I mean, if anything, like, I assume that people will probably sleep on this, like, somewhat, and it could be under ordered as well. But I mean, you're talking about two big properties, so probably not.
man, you never know. You
Yeah,
never know. The
I
market is so funny these days. And then I love that '90s style cover that they put on this as well.
yeah.
So, yep, great book to order. Great book to order. Pre
Freebird,
FOC.
WTF is that? It's a crossover, dude. It's a crossover. Who's gonna win? An 80-foot story monster or Power Ranger teenagers? I don't know. You tell
I just
me.
want to see. I just want to see Godzilla rip one of the Zords in half. Just like, just like a piece
Hmm.
of paper, bro. That's
Oh, and yeah, I mean, if they don't make some sort of reference to like kaiju's and
Yeah,
like robot monsters fighting, like who
they
who?
have to.
Yeah, I mean, who's paying these writers? What are they doing?
Double O said that the cover B is Godzilla versus Dragon Zord. I haven't seen the cover B for this, but
I just
that
looked
sounds
because
pretty
otherwise I
dope.
would have had it.
Um,
There's
all right,
also a
so
110 for it.
who's next? Oh, Dark, it's back on you, brother.
Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna go with Miles, number 36.
Ooh, y'all really trying me today, bro.
Oh,
Y'all
I'm sorry.
really trying me today.
I'm not sorry, but I'm sorry.
Um, why you going with Miles? Please do tell.
Um, because it's got a tie-in to Beyond, and Beyond is starting to, you know, we're gonna start seeing that um, Ben is gonna be his own different character most likely, and Spider-Man is gonna be Spider-Man again, and with a tie-in to that, I think it's reasonable, especially this late in the draft. It's reasonable to throw this out there that it might have something big for the future for Marvel. Maybe not the MCU, and that's fine. Who cares? But in the books themselves, it might have something big since it's crossing over between the different titles here.
Yes, sir. And then if you scroll up a little bit, all right, so on this, if you look where Miles's leg is at, that's I don't know who that is right there.
Oh, and
That's
the
what I was
cowboy
trying to
hat.
figure out. Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure. Is that the Undertaker?
And then if you go up a little bit more, you can see the Ultimate Avengers in the top left corner. And
Yeah.
Yep.
they're from the universe that Miles originally came from.
Right.
So Torian Clark, the artist who does all the cover A's for this series, he's really been pumping, the next 3 or 4 issues that we're about to get. So I
Mm-hmm.
would just say, guys, just order multiple of them because something big is gonna happen. I just don't know which book that's something big with Miles is gonna happen. So
Yep.
just make sure that y'all doing your due diligence and ordering at least 5 of these books every time they drop. All right, let's see here. So Dark, you have one more pick, sir.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Hmm.
I will go with. I'll go with Dark Ages 6.
Okay. And what's your reasoning behind Dark Ages 6?
I'm gonna go. Actually, you know what? I'm seeing there's a Stegman variant, but I don't see what it is, and I'm just gonna blindly pick the Stegman variant because he always comes with some
Okay.
craziness that I love. So we'll just go with that. But um, Dark Ages really hasn't done a lot for me. I haven't really cared for this series as much as I thought it was going to, but this late in the draft, between this and Animal Castle, it seems like Animal Castle has kind of fallen off. Although I think it's a good series, I think Dark Ages is probably the better play at this stage. So that's just a late draft pick play.
Got you. No, man, you can never really go. The reason I have put this on the list is because it's the last book in Dark Ages, and this has been a really
Yeah,
crazy storyline. So I'm just kind of moneyballing and thinking maybe something crazy will happen in this book. Maybe we have some good crazy variants as well, and something to pop. So I
Yeah.
thought this would be like kind of like a good last man in type of book.
yeah, it's
Well,
not
and
bad.
and then it's the last issue as well. So,
Yeah,
like, if a lot of people have trailed off as well, like, it's probably going to
which they
be,
have. I'm guessing.
yeah, it's probably going to be under ordered. I would assume.
All right. So Yeezy, your last pick. Which one you going with?
All
Animal
right.
Castle 4 or Spider Woman 21?
Uh, I'm gonna take the gamble on Spider Woman 21. Uh, but let me see what cover I should order. Uh, are there any incentives for this? I don't know.
Um, Here, let me look and see if I put any in there. No, I don't.
Oh, I'll go with the B cover. It's a Carnagize version.
Yeah,
Uh,
Yeah,
and it's a
which looks
Nakayama
like
cover.
Shriek more than anything, but
yeah.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
did want to say on that Dark Ages 6, they do have a Stephanie Hans cover and the Stagnant, and this one more cover. So I saw a lot of good variants in there, which is why I put that book on the list as well.
yeah.
Okay,
We'll just have to wait for artwork on that.
and then here we go. I can share this tab instead. Did that
Yeah,
work?
that's dope.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
dope.
So Carnagize version of that, and then I want to give a big shout out to Double O because he sent me the image of Ghost Rider 2, and this is the Momoko cover.
All right,
That's
that's
dope
pretty
to
dope.
me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
that's
I
pretty
mean
dope.
Peach, man, Peach been doing her thing lately, man.
yeah. So I mean that's a lot better than definitely issue 1. So if they do an incentive of this, which I think they are, like don't see how this could be a bad play. And then, all right, and I guess the last one goes to you, right? Animal Castle.
Well,
or do
I
you
was
want a mystery
thinking,
box?
yeah,
Or
I
are you
was
gonna
thinking
do?
about doing,
I got a mystery for you.
I was thinking about doing mystery box. You know what? I'm gonna give the people what they want for once, and I'm gonna do the mystery box.
All right, man. Here you
Ooh,
go.
nice. What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Did that work?
God damn it! I should have took the damn animal cat. Man, I don't know about armor class, bro. That I don't know. It looked like a fake Halo Gears of War rip. I don't know, brother.
It could end up being a video game though. Who's the?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Valiant. If it was Dark Horse, I would say it could be a video game.
Yep.
All right. Let's see. Let me share the screen. All right. Let me. Oh no, I closed the draft out. I wanted to show everybody the draft board. Oh, Aaron, you can
Oh,
show
and
them the
then
draft board.
oh, okay. Oops, I stopped sharing. Hold
Damn it.
on. Let me pull up the board. Uh, do- 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 do. Actually, I have no idea how to do that. Is it
It
the
should be at
draft?
the top. It should say draft board. Well, never mind. I can get back and. Oh damn it! I think I.
Oh, you completed it though.
Yeah, I completed it, so I can't show it anymore. Gosh darn it! Some told me not to
Oh
do
wait,
that.
it says I can look at past drafts.
Yeah, you can.
Let's see. No, I'm not seeing it.
Yeah, it's kind of difficult to do. But you know what? Let's just kind of expedite this. And chat, give me y'all votes on who y'all think won. If you don't watch this live, leave your comment down below with who you think won this draft, and then we'll tally everything up at the start of next week's episode and see who got the W. Um, what else
Oh,
was I gonna say?
don't leave it in the chat right now. Leave it on the comment after the
Yeah,
video
either
ends.
or, because I can go back and look at the live chat. I can go
Okay.
back and look at the live chat. So
Ooh, Hyde Nathan's voting for Dark
for
already.
Dark, wow,
Right off the bat, boom.
Dark then DM'd his people. Hey, go in here. Gotta make sure I win. All right, fellas, y'all got anything going on this week? Anything that y'all want to touch on before we scoot on up out of here?
So for flip side, later tonight, I will be ripping some cards. I think I have a couple of box toppers from a jumbo box that I forgot to sell on that. So I'll just end up ripping them for myself. We'll just do the card things. What's going on, newbie? How are you?
Newbie, what's up, baby? Newbie verse in
Oh,
the house.
we need to get
y'all.
him on the show as well because I know he follows F as well.
Yeah, newbie, you need to bring your butt on here, man. And we need to go on newbie verse. We cross over into each other's stuff. Newbie had Empire Comics on there, who I've been trying to get on the show for a whole minute, man. I got to get my boy Empire on here, man. Our schedules be swish washing back and forth, man. But I'm gonna get Empire
Ooh.
Comics on here, man. I
Ooh,
love it.
we each have a vote. Oh, good,
Oh, no, I'm
good
winning, man.
kaiju just took the lead. Ooh, yeah, Dark took 3.
Yeah.
Four now.
So it's gonna be it's gonna be interesting to
looking
see
good
who
for
wins.
you,
I already
Mike.
know I'm gonna lose because that's just
Because someone
that's
already
just
got
the
3
flavor.
votes.
That's just the
To
flavor
be
of the
fair,
Kool
the
Aid.
odds were against you. You know.
That's just the flavor of the Kool Aid. But and then y'all kind of took my legs from me under some picks. Then that mystery box, that damn sure didn't help the cause. So I'm just gonna set the 25 to the side, man. Leave 25 on the dresser.
Can you
All
vote
right, man.
twice?
As far as me, I swear I'm gonna try to get a B-sides done this week. Everybody been asking me to catch up on these B-sides. I've been doing them on Drunken Chat, but only giving like previews. I'm supposed to do a full thing back on this channel, and never get around to it, but I'm gonna get caught up on B-sides this week. And then I will be doing a sale on Whatnot tomorrow, and then I'll probably do another one on Saturday as well. So be on the lookout for that. I'll try to get everything uploaded tonight for Thursday and Saturday sale. But I might flip Saturday to Friday. I'm not sure. I'll figure it out and see how I want to work with those sales on Whatnot. I got a lot of good stuff that I need to get put on Whatnot and give it a new home. Outside of that, that's pretty much it, guys. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications, all of that good stuff. We are definitely appreciate it. Leave your comments down below so that you can get entered in to win this Iron Man 17 Sway Black History Month variant hot book. You know, it's sold out. I'm hearing a lot of places got allocated, but don't worry, we got y'all covered. Other than that, we out, man. Dang, man, I'm supposed to be making a transition to the outro video and